How's it going, all? Welcome back to the channel. We are bringing you an additional look back video here today. We're going to go over our home foundation over our property in Idaho, and we're also going to show you what it is that Melissa and I did to get the fencing started for our garden and orchard area.
We actually decided to have the foundation of our home done because it's such a big footprint. It was kind of a daunting task. And also some of the stretches in the house were so big that we didn't want them cracking on us. It is, after all, the foundation of our house. So it is one of the few projects that we actually contracted out. And from here on out, it's pretty much going to be Jeremy and I getting this stuff done. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. So here is a look back at how that went. Once we finally picked exactly where our house was going to go, we wanted to make sure that we positioned it so that we could see the best view out all of the front windows. Once the site was dug out, they started putting forms in, and that was when things got kind of real. We were able to see the size of the house, and before that, it was really hard to imagine it. So seeing the actual footprint of what was going to become our new home was pretty crazy. It was really exciting for the kids to be able to see where their bedrooms were going to be and how big they were going to be. So we really enjoyed just watching everything take shape. Step one was pouring the footings of the foundation. So once we saw that truck come in, it was time to get the footings in, and it was really exciting to watch the first building project start to take shape on our property. All 2,100 square feet is on one floor, so the footprint is actually pretty big, and we have some pretty long stretches in there, so they had to get a little creative getting the concrete to the center. The rebar was placed for the foundation walls, and they were ready to get the forms up to start pouring walls. We opted for an extra tall crawl space, so we added about 2 feet to the walls to make them easier to get down there and run what we needed to run while building the house. We had some pretty crazy summer storms that week, so the project ran a little bit longer than we had anticipated, and we had to get back to Washington, so we were able to watch them put up the wall forms, but we weren't there for the actual pour, unfortunately. Under the crawl space of our house eventually. Standing in the girls' room. This is the girls' room. They're gonna have a window facing out. And then this is gonna be a mud room with an exterior door going to the garage or carport area.
Up here.
Well, yeah, I know. It's going to be up. I'm just showing the space. This is going to be kids' bathroom. Back here is going to be boys' room. Pantry, kitchen, dining room, living room. This whole middle section that juts out. And then over here, this master suite. This wing is going to be master bedroom is the first square and a half here, and then master closet walk through to the master bath. And that will also face out for the view. We returned a couple weeks later and we were able to see our foundation absolutely complete. It looked awesome. We were really happy with it. So we decided not to backfill it since we had to leave it for the winter and we didn't want that clay soil being wet and heaving and freezing and thawing against our new foundation. So we just left it as is, and that is pretty much what it looks like now. So it is all ready for Jeremy and I to get started on that floor. So project number 1 is going to be getting a floor over this foundation and then getting going on building our home. So what were we doing while all of this was going on? We were actually starting our 100 by 60 orchard and garden. This was Jeremy's first time working with anything bigger than a riding lawnmower, so I think he did a pretty good job. He basically went around, augered all the holes, and I moved all the loose dirt away, and then when we were done with that, we cemented every single post into place to keep out all the deer and elk that regularly run across that field. Having our garden and orchard fencing in is a huge part of the infrastructure that we feel is necessary to get ourselves out there and living sustainably off the land.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down.